If you're the type of person who gets overwhelmed by the amount of weight options available for a weighted blanket, or if you get claustrophobic at the idea of using one, don't stress, I've got the perfect weighted blanket for you. It's the GhostBed Weighted Blanket, and it is the weighted blanket for everyone. What's up world, it's Tony, the sleep accessories editor and weighted blanket expert for Mattress Clarity. I've tested tons of weighted blankets, so I can call myself a weighted blanket expert. Remember, if you want to read an in-depth written review for this blanket, you can find it at Mattress Clarity, and if you want to get a blanket for yourself, I've got a coupon for you below. Let's get started. Starting with construction, on the outside of this weighted blanket, you'll find a cover made of Tencel fabric. This is a great option for hot sleepers because it feels cool to the touch and it's going to be very breathable and moisture wicking, meaning you won't feel hot and sweaty underneath this blanket. It's also just going to feel really nice and smooth and soft, so it's a great option. GhostBed will sell this blanket to you as is, but if you want to attach a duvet cover to it in the corners, you'll find corner loops to do just that. The cover has been quilted with square panels, so it's going to keep that fill evenly distributed throughout the blanket. Speaking of that fill, in each of those square panels, you're going to find glass microbeads, which gives this blanket its weight. Let's talk size and weight options available. GhostBed only sells this blanket in a 15-pound queen size option. This is a good pick for more average weight adults ranging from about 150 to 170 pounds. And how do I know that? Well, when you're looking for a weighted blanket, the general rule of thumb is to take 10% of your body weight, add or subtract a pound or two, and that's going to give you the ideal weight option. So if you're around that 150, 170 range, this is a good option for you. However, if you're looking for something heavier to experience something called deep pressure touch, which is that hugging sensation weighted blankets are known for, you're gonna have to look elsewhere. The reasoning GhostBed only sells us in a 15-pound option is because they found that 15 pounds seems to be the sweet spot for most people looking for weighted blankets. So if that sounds ideal to you, this is a good option. However, if you're new to weighted blankets and don't want something super heavy, this is also a great entry-level option too. So let's talk about my experience with the GhostBed weighted blanket. As a heavier person, 15 pounds is a little light for me to experience that hugging sensation. However, with that quilted through design on the cover, I feel the weight all around my body. Let's talk about my experience with this weighted blanket. As a heavier person, 15 pounds is a little light for me. I do like my weighted blankets to be a little heavier, but I still feel that weight all around me because of this quilted design. However, as a hot sleeper though, I love the Tencel cover because it's super cool to the touch and it has the ability to wick away moisture and be very breathable, so there's no overheating going on with this blanket. So if you're a hot sleeper like me, this is a great weighted blanket for you. I do think this is a great option for someone looking to take the guesswork out of buying a weighted blanket, or if you're new to weighted blankets. 15 pounds is not super heavy for weighted blankets, so if you're new to weighted blankets or want to take the guesswork out, this is a great option. Here's how you care for your GhostBed weighted blanket. Because it does not come with a removable outer cover, it is spot clean only. That's what GhostBed recommends. So if you get any dirt or spills on it, you'll mix some detergent of your choice with some warm water and just treat the affected areas. If you do want to prolong the life of your weighted blanket, just add a duvet cover that is machine washable, and that will keep the inner blanket really nice and clean. Is this the weighted blanket for you? Let's talk about pros and cons. Starting with our pros, this is a great option for hot sleepers because that Tencel fabric is going to be cool to the touch and it'll keep you from overheating. This blanket is also great for people looking to get into weighted blankets but maybe don't know where to start. 15 pounds is a good entry-level weight. Finally, this is a good option for average weight adults ranging from about 140 to 170 pounds when we use the 10% rule. Moving on to our cons, this is not the best option for people looking for a completely machine washable weighted blanket. This is spot clean only because it does not have a duvet cover on the outside. This isn't a great option for people who are looking for Tencel in their weighted blanket but want a variety of weight options. And finally, if you love a bit of color variety, unfortunately GhostBed only sells this in gray. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you are not so scared of this ghost after all. Remember, if you want to read a written review for the GhostBed Weighted Blanket, you can find it at mattressclarity.com. And if you want to pick one for yourself, I've got a coupon for you below. I'll see you next time. Bye.